roll, it do not fold. Got a roadie Daytona's all go. Bought a tickle. I don't got a minute, but it I never been, I do not fold. They ain't on the Chevy, they was all go. Bought a tickle. I ain't got a minute, but it yeah. You know what I'm saying, baby? Bought a tickle. I ain't got a minute, but it yeah. With my money roll, it do not fold. I ain't got a minute, but it yeah.
Live coverage of the NBA here on 2K Sports. A happy Sunday evening to you and yours. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. And with the road trip approaching, the Heat will play their final game of their homestand. They're getting their first look at the Thunder in this one. In the two meetings last year, they came away with wins, never losing.
Yeah, and they swept this matchup the two times they played last year. They held the advantage on paper and on the court.
But hey, it's a different season, and anything can happen.
Rebounded by Jackson. And after suffering that knee injury in the bubble back in 2020, Jackson worked his way back, Steve.
That's always one of the toughest parts of the game, dealing with serious injury when you're young. They're hoping he can remain healthy because he's a foundational piece moving forward.
Down low. Harris's shot is good.
He has a great feel for making the right play. The timely roll off the screen to Tobias Harris.
Simmons with it. Picked up by Harris. A shot that time, not on target. Well, he'd go the other way with it. Pass to McCollum. Back to Kobe. 17-foot shot on the way. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Offensively, McCollum sees the floor well. Not surprised to see him spot the open teammate.
Now deep in shot. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
3 points.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
Keeps the defense guessing. They don't know who to try to take away.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Devin Booker.
A nice shot by Booker.
And really, Booker is as lethal as they come from deep. Can't allow him to get into a groove.
And it's Bryant in the corner. And the rejection by Jackson. For 3, Booker. And it's Miami with the rebound. Here's Bryant. Harris a screen from the baseline. McCollum. And the layup's good off the glass.
Nice touch there from McCollum. Looking comfortable and confident from that range.
Right side Simmons. Pass to Booker. For the 3. Again the miss by Booker. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, I was able to catch up with Eric Spoelstra a few minutes ago. He knows that Devin Booker is going to get his points, but what they want to do is prevent the freebies. Coach said Booker's become exceptional at drawing fouls, and he's one of the best free throw shooters in the game. So, Kevin, they don't want to see him on the line multiple times tonight. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Kobe. Ben Simmons with the rebound.
In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Booker with it. Picked up by Kobe. And Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, how about the concentration by the 6'10" Simmons? Ridiculously good at completing these chances despite the D's best efforts. And one of the more versatile players in this league. Simmons gives you assists, rebounds, steals, and he continues to develop as a scorer.
Now here's McCollum. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Miami no good on that time either. Booker looking around to the inside. And they double up Simmons. Pass to DiVincenzo. To the middle. Jackson misses.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
McCollum outside. Simmons with it. Picked up by Bryant. Martin with the rebound. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance. He gets it in there. McCollum's got his second basket.
And credit the hustle from McCollum there. When he sees a chance to capitalize in transition, he attacks.
Booker outside. Inside. Jackson. And the rejection by Embiid. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. He sinks the 11-footer.
This is where Morris can kill you. He's pretty much playing that in-between game.
To the paint. And stolen by DiVincenzo. The Thunder made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
Second team foul.
Free throw drops for DiVincenzo.
Shooting for Oklahoma City, Dante DiVincenzo.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Down low. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And if you want to talk about a player who embodies the power game, then Embiid's your man. You know you're going to get some strong finishes anytime he's on the court.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. It's the...
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Thunder, guys.
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
And they took advantage of some careless ball handling, some careless passing. You have to be more careful around these guys.
And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but, Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, that's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Coming into last season, the Thunder had posted a winning record every year for more than a decade. But when they decided to rebuild, they went all in and promoted their G League coach, Mark Dagnall, to head coach. He said adversity tests the connection of the team, tests everything, and shows you who you are. Guys?
Good way to start. Thanks, D.A. And the basket by McCollum.
Skilled, crafty. McCollum is a finely tuned scoring machine.
We've got free t-shirts. You want one? You gotta get loud.
Teams changing it up here. And Simmons has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Booker outside. On the wing, Booker. Back to Simmons. That one's not going to go. Great D that time from Powell. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Thunder. Ryan in the post. Out to Harris. There's the triple. Sinks the three-pointer. Harris has got the lead up to 2 now for the Heat.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Back to Booker.
Devin Booker.
And he comes up with the deuce.
The assist.
Booker's got it all tied up now for the Thunder.
I love the confidence he's shooting with. Big improvement here in the second period.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris.
Now into the lineup for the Thunder, Ricky Rubio.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far.
And along with terrific production, Harris is an interesting team leader, very positive in his approach.
And stolen by Bull. Inside, Bagley with the bucket.
Marvin Bagley.
Bagley's got his first basket of the night. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Miami trailing. And Greg, Harris has grown more vocal as his comfort level on the team has risen.
And Kevin, he's always had it in him. Now that he's a veteran, he's earned the right. He always seems to bring the guys together.
Here's Bull. Kicks it out to Gordon. Pass to Bull. And stolen by Williams. Kobe goes in to the middle. It's stolen by Bagley. Oh, here we go with Gordon. Nobody back.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
The Heat trailed by 4. Here's Bryant. Got a hand on it. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. .152 left to play here in the second quarter. Into the lane. Kicks it out to Gordon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one's good by Kobe. Kobe's got 6.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
And the basket by Rubio.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
For the Thunder.
The Heat trailed by 4. There's 1:17 left in the first half of basketball. And the rejection by Jackson. Abdia can't hit. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
The Thunder leading by 4. And here's Rubio to the inside. Jackson. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
If all fails, that's what you want to do. Get Ricky Rubio in a pick and roll situation. He thrives in it.
And here's McCollum for 3. No good on that one. So the Thunder will take it the other way. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Assisted by
Rubio's got the lead up to 8 now for the Thunder.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
McCollum with the ball. Now Bull defending. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. And the basket by Rubio.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. McCollum with the ball. Back to Embiid. McCollum outside. On the wing, Gordon. The Heat need to get a shot off. And the rejection by Jackson.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat Dancers. Now into the lineup for the Thunder.
Up in time. Oh! my goodness, with no time left on the clock.
Without a moment.
And so it's Oklahoma City enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their transition game has been in full effect. Back to the action after this word. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Now here's Simmons. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Now Jackson. Pass to Simmons. The second chance effort. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Embiid.
And give him credit, Simmons struggled at the line when he entered the league, but Vince really improved his foul shooting. And how chaotic was this offseason for Simmons? I mean, the trade rumors swirling, stepping back from Team Australia, ultimately traded, and you talk about someone just dying for a fresh start.
Now here's Bryant. He's got 6.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Now here's Simmons following the miss by C.J. McCollum. Clock at 4. Kobe with the steal. McCollum with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. The kick out to Bryant. Harris outside. Pulls it up. And he overshot that one, missing.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Knocked away. It's stolen by Bryant. To the middle. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Trains the three-pointer. McCollum's got 9.
And you can't give McCollum any space. Always a threat to pull the trigger.
Pass to Booker. A 3 for DiVincenzo. Drills it from outside. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 13 now for the Thunder. Martin in the corner. McCollum deciding where to go with it. And it's Bryant in the corner. A three-pointer, no good. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Oklahoma City. And here's Booker from the arc. It's hauled in by the Heat. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Bryant. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
What a scary sight. Joel Embiid with all that momentum taking it to the hoop, looking like a freight train.
Booker fires from way outside. Good work defensively by Bryant. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul. Timeout called for the Thunder. It's T-shirt time!
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Pass to McCollum.
2 minutes.
Outside, Kobe. Just 5 to shoot. Launches it. Bagley with the rebound. Oklahoma City leading by 11. Left side, Gordon. In transition, here comes Miami. Ryan in the post. He's got 6. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Kobe's got 8 points.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Now here's Embiid. And here's Harris from the arc. He can't get that one to fall. Now here's Bull. Rubio looking it over. And the dunk by Bull.
I think this is Rubio's greatest trait. I love to watch him move the basketball, and so does his coaching staff.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers.
The Heat trailed by 13. Williams attacking. Can't connect from short range.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
He can't hit that time. Now the Heat take it the other way. Pass to Gordon. Inside. Payne. Kicks it out to Gordon. Good on the three-point shot. Gordon's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And it's Sexton penetrating. And the shot is good. And the Thunder lead by 12.
And it's great to see Sexton slashing inside with that quickness and athleticism. Boy, he is tough to contain.
Down low. The kick out to Williams. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've had such great ball.
Come on, fans.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today. We get going in quarter number 4. The Heat trailed by 12. Bryant looking over the floor. And Bryant slams it in.
Yeah, if you're going to give Bryant a lane to the rim, then you deserve to get dunked on. You know how tenacious he is when penetrating inside.
Booker up top with the fadeaway. And the shot falls short this time.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
To the paint. Here's Embiid. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
And the man just brings his lunch pail and goes to work. Well, what sets Embiid apart is he does it with such ease.
The drive by Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
They get it back. And the dunk by Embiid.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
Pass to Booker. From downtown, gets the three-pointer to fall.
Three-pointer.
And the Thunder lead by 11.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
The 3 controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Senior.
Terrific score there off the miss by Morris. Doesn't get a ton of offensive rebounds, but making that one count.
McCollum outside. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Here's Embiid. That one misses. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. And here's Booker from the arc. It's stolen by Harris. And stolen by Simmons. It's deflected. And so the ball out of bounds. McCollum touched it last.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Right side Jackson. 4 on the clock. Over Harris.
Great defense by Harris. He put in the effort to contest that shot.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And a wide open look for McCollum. That's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. .158 left in the fourth quarter.
This is where Tobias has really improved, keeping his eyes up, making plays for others.
And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
There's 1:54 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Simmons, and it's blocked by Embiid.
One of the premier shot swatters in the world. The length of Embiid makes it hard to be scored on. Ooh, that's an old-fashioned rim rack.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Scooped up. Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
And the length of Simmons using this as well as that athleticism to pull in the offensive rebound.
To the inside. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Booker. And so the ball out of bounds. McCollum touched it last.
Oklahoma City ball.
Here's Booker. Here's the 3.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Thunder.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but you can say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season. And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Ben Simmons.
And how many times throughout the course of the evening did he make a momentum-changing play? I thought his relentlessness really keyed their success.
Down low. Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
And it's no secret that Embiid enjoys the spotlight. When he gets a chance to show off some, he seizes it.
Booker. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Kobe goes in.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Jackson is doubled. 6 to shoot.
Defensive foul.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jackson Jr. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
It's stolen by Harris. Inside. Ben Simmons with the rebound. So we see the Thunder get the win here. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is...
Half full or half empty. Heart's full, it ain't empty. Pull up with love, no envy. Pull up with Ez in a Bentley. Don't need them to accept me, but you are gonna respect me. I got the beast in my belly, don't tempt me. We're in the belly of the beast, is deadly. Half full or half empty. Heart's full, it ain't empty. Full up with love, no envy. Kenzo, Fendi, no Mackenzie. Don't need them to accept me, but you are gonna respect me. I got the beast in my belly, don't tempt me. We're in the belly of the beast, is deadly. What the f*** they started? This ain't your average artist. Yeah, I grew up on Heartless, but I ain't never been half-hearted. It don't depend who's asking, suck what, it couldn't be me you're speaking to. These man didn't believe in you, now they wanna chill with you. This comes to me naturally, this ain't no gimmick or act to me. Me, that's like, then walk off casually. Try and know that I'm active, try me cause I'm match fit. TB still gang, haters see me and get on some fanny. The fact is, I've never fallen off, I paid the cost to be the boss. I took the loss, I made it back. Now I just and make it stack, it is what it is. Now you can't play with the facts, I know what it is. Now I can't forget what it is. I was one of those kids in the flats, it's just the life that we live. Half full or half empty. Heart's full, it ain't empty. Pull up with love, no envy. Pull up with Ez in a Bentley. Don't need them to accept me, but you are gonna respect me. I got the beast in my belly, don't tempt me. We're in the belly of the beast, it's deadly. Half full or half empty. Heart's full, it ain't empty. Full up with love, no envy. Kenzo, Fendi, no Mackenzie. Don't need them to accept me, but you are gonna respect me. I got the beast in my belly, don't tempt me. We're in the belly of the beast, it's deadly. Round there gets, down there gets. It's kinda mad when your brethren falls in love with a still rough, rugged and ready. If they're coming, I'm ready. I've done it already. I ain't running, I'm running it red. See, these men are just desperate. Do anything for the best look. Can't hear when they're speaking backwards. Forwards where I put my best foot. Diamond a shine and a glisten. Jump in the Benz, time for the mission. I'll put my gold true face on. A real boss don't need permission. And the fact is, I've never fallen off. I paid the cost to be the boss. I took the loss, I made it back. Now I just and make it stack, it is what it is. Now you can't play with the facts, I know what it is. Now I can't forget what it is. I was one of those kids in the flats, it's just the life that we live. Half full or half empty. Heart's full, it ain't empty. Pull up with love, no envy. Pull up with Ez in a Bentley. Don't need them to accept me, but you are gonna respect me. I got the beast in my belly, don't tempt me. We're in the belly of the beast, it's deadly. Half full or half empty. Heart's full, it ain't empty. Full up with love, no envy. Kenzo, Fendi, no Mackenzie. Don't need them to accept me, but you are gonna respect me. I got the beast in my belly, don't tempt me. We're in the belly of the beast, it's deadly. Hey, yo, Vanadium, you make this?
Whoa. Turn me up. I gotta move, I gotta go, I gotta prove, I gotta know, is it the truth? I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta win, I gotta see, gotta repeat, my odyssey, hands in the sky, come follow me, come follow me, come follow me, I gotta leave, whoa. You can trap everyone else, but you waiting.